Good day, everybody. I'm excited to bring you this KSPEAKER brand set sail S7 speaker set for a motorcycle. These guys sent this to me for an unboxing and review. Let's check it out. Alright, here's everything that came in the box. 2 speakers. One's got the mode and the power on it, and the other one. And then it's got 2 mounting brackets here. And it's got some screws and an Allen wrench and some washers for those mounting brackets. This is for the antenna and some zip ties to tie up the cords. Now, as far as the cord goes, it's got a connection here. You can disconnect this. This has to go to your battery, positive and negative. And if you already have a connection that fits this, you could even, that's going to your battery, you could just hook up right here. And that little pigtail, you can set that aside if it's already hooked to the battery. Maybe you already have this connection, but that's the idea. It goes to the battery, hook this up, hook it to there, which goes to the speakers. Now on these speakers, you got a connection here for the antenna, and that matches up with this here. I'll show you how all this ties together. Okay, what I've got here already hooked up to the battery is a 12-volt connection here. So I'm going to tap into these wires, and these go right to my battery. Super easy to wire this up too. If you don't have anything like this that you can tap into, or you want to leave this, just go right off the battery terminals. Yeah, for a battery connection, you just want to go red here. So you would do something like that and just bolt it right there. And then same thing for the negative, where the black goes. Just bolt it right on there or on that side, whatever works for you. Okay, here's my 2 wires that I'm going to use. Now I'll go ahead and connect the antenna right here too. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wire this now to these here. And the nice thing about it is I don't have to disconnect it to the battery because I blew the fuse, which is right here. So I'm just going to replace this 15 amp fuse after I hook this up. Okay, I got these things wired up just as a test, and it's working. Check it out. This thing's crank. Turn it off, just hold it down for a couple seconds, now it's off. Now to turn it back on, press it once, and those lights, those blue lights come on. That's how you know you got power.
Bluetooth mode.
Yep, that'll play your tunes from your phone. I'm gonna go ahead and button this up. Got a new fuse in here, in line. Got my terminals all tightened down. Let's put the cover back on. Focus on this area up here. Get a better connection here than these wire nuts. I'm gonna mount it right there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wire this thing together with these 2 things. I'm gonna go ahead and use red for positive, blue for negative. One end goes in there, the other end goes in there, just like this. You clamp it together, get that wire nice and straight so you get a good fit up in there. Slide over like that. I'm gonna clamp it. Then what I'll do, so the connections stay good and sealed up, I'm gonna go ahead and heat shrink tube these things. All right, you guys got all kinds of adjustments on here too, and so the thing essentially is gonna sit like this around your handlebars, and then, or something like that. Depending on the diameter of your handlebars is gonna dictate how many spacers you put in there. All right, how this works, don't be looking around for the nut that goes on the end of that, because this end goes into the speaker. So it goes up over your handlebars, clamp it, and then you put the screw in, and then this goes up into the speaker. Get the Allen wrench that comes along with these so I can screw it up in there. All right, one thing I forgot to do is put this washer on. So I'm just gonna take that back off and put the washer on right there. Definitely want that on there because this will rattle off. All right, there it is. Now it's just a matter of tucking in the wires and securing them with the zip ties that they provide, making sure you don't have any wires hanging down, but this thing fits perfectly. Okay, this antenna here, I did a couple test runs with the Bluetooth without the antenna, and it works just fine. So it looks like this is mainly for radio, and I'll just put that in my bag here, and then I can hook it up anytime I want. It's got some adhesive there, or just set it out if you want to listen to the radio. And it'll hook up right to your speaker system. And if you're not going to use this, just go ahead and put the nut on the end of that. That way it doesn't get any water or corrosion down in there, dirt, you know. Hey guys, just got back from a ride. These things totally crank. They're awesome. I love it. Love having tunes on the motorcycle too. If you don't have any speakers, get some. Get these ones. These are great. Easy to hook up. They sound good. And when you want to change the radio channel, it's just like this, just like you do with the dial on your stereo, your car stereo. So just like that.